WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's now time to take a look at your local news. The news today is brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse. Send a fresh cut flower bouquet today and make someone's day. And by Wendy's Restaurant, 2340 South Main, Rochester. Wendy's is way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Currently sitting at 66 degrees with rain coming down here in downtown Rochester. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. Fulton County Commissioner Rick Randstead was our guest on WROI. The county has been looking at whether to build a new jail or renovate, and the consensus seems to be build new. Randstead talked to us about funding possibilities.
We've got Umball and Associates. They're coming in to discuss what kind of money you can raise. You know, the state has give us some option to implementing some taxes. You know, and that's a council decision on whether they want to do that. It's not only the commissioners; it's a council. It's a whole public effort. You know, we got to have a team effort to make it work.
We asked him if it would be funded through a local option income tax.
Yes, more or less. The two taxes they offered is 0.2% for jails, and then there's another 0.25 we can offer in there, and that'll only go towards jails. In other words, that don't go to, it can only be used for jails in employees, staff. Jails, period, dot is the writing, all you can use that on. Now, any other taxes, if you'd implement any other taxes, it's got to be divided up, between your cities and your schools and everybody's got to get a piece out of it to make it all work according to the law.
We asked Randstead if he knew what this would cost the average taxpayer.
I hate to quote numbers because that's what Umball's going to do, but I did see a thing, and I was thinking it was like $300 a year
for the average taxpayer.
Average $45,000 to $50,000 is what they at one time thought it was going to cost. $300 a year, which $300 a year is a lot of money. We realize that. By the time you get taxed on everything else you get taxed on, that's it all adds up in the long run. $100 here and $100 there, and we're very conscious of that. So that's one of the issues we're struggling with. Nobody wants the label of, hey, we're raising taxes, but, we're looking for answers. What do you do?
And again, that was Fulton County Commissioner Rick Randstead. In statewide news, members of Indiana's congressional delegation are joining together to try and force Congress to study the effectiveness of the Veterans Crisis Line. United States Senator Todd Young says the study will show whether the service is effective.
Suicide is one of the most serious problems facing our veterans today. According to our Department of Veterans Affairs, risk for suicide was 22% higher among America's veterans when compared to U.S. non-veteran adults. Congress and the Department of Veterans Affairs has a solemn duty to ensure that programs designed to protect veterans' emotional and mental health are effective. That's why I joined with Senator Donnelly and Congressman Banks to introduce a bill to study the effectiveness of the Veterans Crisis Line and the follow-up treatment these veterans receive.
And again, that was United States Senator Todd Young. The Veterans Crisis Line was established in 2011. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this. Rochester Greenhouse prides themselves in providing you with excellent customer service for all your flower needs. Planning a wedding? Call them at 574-223-3146 for a free consultation. They specialize in flowers and gifts for every occasion. Right next door, Brooch Boutique is proud to present all the fashion looks that will dazzle all summer long. They offer women's sizes small to plus with new arrivals every day. Gift certificates are available in both stores. That's Rochester Greenhouse and Brooch Boutique, 412 West 11th Street, right off of Main Street. 2 stores, twice the shopping fun.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4 with a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew,
Wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. Meal includes 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
And again, we are sitting at 66 degrees with rain coming down here in downtown Rochester. Winnemac is at 64. Culver is at 63. We see showers and possibly a thunderstorm the rest of the afternoon. We have a high near 72. Tonight, showers and possibly a thunderstorm, a low around 64. Tomorrow, showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm throughout the day, a high near 76. Tomorrow night, showers and thunderstorms likely before 2 a.m. and a low around 63. Saturday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high near 76, a low around 62. Sunday, we see a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening hours, a high near 80, a low around 62. And then on Monday, we dry out and see sunny skies, a high near 82 and a low around 61. Again, 63 degrees in Culver, 64 in Winnemac, and 66 here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Rochester Greenhouse, corner of 11th and Fulton Streets. They are your full-service hometown florist. And by Wendy's. Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh, never frozen, and now open late. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.